back for another episode. This is episode 2 of What the Heck is Raven Cooking. I've got a couple of things that I'm cooking today. It is hot outside, y'all. It's hot. It's 100 degrees out there. It's awful. So I am putting together something that my little couscous salad that I like to make when it's hot, and then some roasted vegetables because I don't want anything too heavy to eat. So hold on just one second, and I'm gonna turn the camera towards the food. Here we go. Okay, I've already prepped some stuff here. I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees. Ooh, 400 degrees. And I've sliced and diced some delicious veggies. This is a zucchini that I grew in my garden. That damn zucchini. This is some sweet potatoes and rainbow carrots. No joke, rainbow carrots. Yellow, there's like red, you know, it's kind of orange on the inside. There's white, and there's another yellow one. Anyhow, with some sweet potatoes, and cut those up. I am going to sprinkle these with some olive oil, and I just use extra virgin, extra light, whatever, olive oil. And I'm going to just put some right on the top of this. I know it looks like maybe a little bit too much there, but I'm going to be mixing it up. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take some sea salt, and I'm going to generously sea salt that away. Then I'm going to take some freshly ground pepper and pepper it up. My husband likes the pepper, so I'm going to pepper. And actually, this looks like a lot of pepper, but honestly, it's not that much when you get it. Although I do have friends, Bex, this is a shout out to you. Don't use any pepper. No pepper for Bex. She didn't like it. So, whoop, one just flew off the board. You see that? Flew it off. Okay, so you just mix these up. Make sure that everything is coated. Kind of mush them together there. Make sure everything is coated in the olive oil and the salt and pepper. And then you are going to pop those in the oven for about an hour. I check mine at 40 minutes. Generally, they're done by that time. But these are going to make some nice kind of like zucchini fries and some root vegetables as kind of a side dish. So stay there because I got dirty paws. I'm going to just rinse real quick. My last episode was, I believe, the loaded potato soup. And there was a lot of people that loved it, but I do know that there's quite a few people now that are trying to eat a little bit lighter. When I did that soup, it was the dead of winter. So, hi Sadie. It was the dead of winter, so you kind of want to eat more comfort foods. Now trust me, I'm going to eat a comfort food all year long. But I'm trying to go a little lighter. Okay, so I preheated my oven. It is at 375. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in there and get that going, and then we're going to move on to the couscous. Set the alarm. Right. Siggy says she knows. Okay, next up we have my couscous kind of salad that I do. And I also, from the garden, there's some fresh basil, and I've already gone ahead and rinsed everything generously, and then some cherry tomatoes from my garden, but that is not nearly enough cherry tomatoes, so I'm supplementing them with some that I got from the store. These are the Marzano tomatoes. I don't know. It looks good. They're tasty. They are very tasty. And then we have HEB here, but I'm sure any of you people out there that have stores, local stores in your area, you can find a good brand of something very similar to this. This is couscous, and it's roasted garlic and olive oil mix. It's basically a semolina wheat blend with roasted garlic and olive oil. So what you do for this is you take, well, see, in a medium saucepan, you combine 1 1/4 cups of water and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You bring it to a boil, and then you pour in your mix. You stir it in, right? You immediately remove it from the heat, and then cover it. Then you let that sucker sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. Usually about 5 minutes for me. Then you come back in after it has been sitting, you take the top off, and then you just sort of fluff it up because it'll get kind of compacted. So you want to fluff it up so it's nice and fluffy. Ooh, it smells so good. Smells so good already, y'all. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so there is that. Next up, I am going to start dicing and slicing my tomatoes, and I will be back momentarily once I do so. Hold, please hold. Okay, we're back. Magic, Hollywood magic. I've gone ahead and actually folded over my leaves, put them all one on top of each other, and then folded them and then sliced them with my knife. Some people prefer to rip them, you know, just to tear them. I think it's personal preference. I kind of just like it this way. And then I've gone and sliced my tomatoes in half. The larger ones I've kind of quartered. So that is that. And you're just going to go ahead and put them in there. And just like so. And you just mix them up. This is such a pretty, colorful dish. I love all the colors. Okay, next up, you have your feta. You can use other cheeses if you want to. For me, this is more of a Mediterranean type dish. So this is Athenos Greek feta, and I shake it up first, and then I just throw some crumbles up in there. And this is also giving some protein to the dish. I know that there are some vegans out there that don't do cheese, so you may want to substitute it with something else. I know there's lots of really good vegan substitutes out there. Now that is looking fabulous. Yummy, yummy. Okay, I am going to go back in and give it some more olive oil. And it's, of course, you know how I am. I just don't really measure. It's kind of by sight and by taste for me. So that is going to kind of keep it all together and give it some more oomph. Some more oomph to oomph up in here. And you can also go back in and you can salt and pepper this to taste. It's fine by itself, but this is a wonderful, very quick dish. As you can see, it doesn't take very long to bring this together, but that's what you're looking at. Yummy. Delicious. Okay, so that's that. That is done. You can serve it just as it is. You can pair it with some soup if you want, or if you eat chicken, some chicken breast or something like that would be tasty with this. We've got quite a few minutes to go on the root vegetables, and so we will be back. We're back. Okay, it has been cooking and sizzling and doing its thing for 40 minutes, and there you have it. Here is our roasted veggies, root vegetables, and zucchini from the garden. The only thing I didn't grow in the garden was the sweet potato. So there it is, folks. Delicious food for tonight. So we have the couscous, and that has couscous, which is semolina wheat, so it's not gluten-free, sorry, but it is vegetarian. We have feta, we have cherry tomatoes, basil, and olive oil. Delicious. And then we have our roasted veggies. So that is what Raven is cooking. Right. Have a good time. Have good eats. Much love and respect. Till next time.